Hi, welcome to lesson number 1 in unit number 7. In this lesson we're going to be talking about time. Specifically, we're going to be talking about different types of calendars that are used both in Thailand and around the world. Okay. So, I want you all to think for a moment. I want you to think about why humans developed the concept of time. Why is time important? This might seem like an obvious question, or a question with an obvious answer, but I really do want you to think about this. Okay, so take about 20 seconds, a minute, however long it takes you to come up with an answer. So go ahead, pause this video, write down an answer, and then unpause it and come back. You can see my answer. Okay. All right. So I hope you all wrote something down and had some ideas. Time is important for many different reasons: for religion, agriculture, trade, astronomy, navigation, and for things as simple as meeting a friend somewhere. If you want to meet a friend somewhere, you need to figure out what time you want to meet them and where. Okay. So time is important for many different reasons. Now, I've included a short video in my slides about the most common types of calendars used around the world and the systems that they're based on. Okay, so what I want you to do is pause this video, open up another tab, okay, and watch this video that I've embedded in my slides, and then come back again to this video. Okay, so you can go ahead and do that now. Alright, so as you should have learned in the video, there are many different types of calendars around the world, and different calendars are based on different things. Specifically, we have lunar, solar, and lunisolar calendars. We'll talk about each of those individually. Some examples of these calendars include the Hijri calendar, which is a lunar calendar, the Chinese calendar, which is a lunisolar calendar, and the Gregorian calendar, which is the calendar that we use in Thailand, or one of the calendars that we use in Thailand. And that one is a solar calendar. Okay, so what exactly is a solar-based calendar? Well, in these calendars, 1 year equals 1 full revolution of the Earth around the Sun, so 1 full orbit of the Earth around the Sun. And in a previous unit, of course, we talked about the movement of the Earth in space. Okay. So whereas 1 full rotation of the Earth will equal 1 day, 1 full orbit of the Earth will equal 1 year. And it takes about 365 days for the Earth to revolve completely around the Sun. But it actually takes a little bit more than that, about 365.5, and actually a little bit less than that. This calendar is in line with the seasons. What that means is on March 20th of every year, we're going to have the spring equinox. So it's going to be the beginning of spring every year. Okay. June 21st is going to be the summer solstice, beginning of summer every year. So again, we learned about that in a previous unit last semester. Hopefully you remember. Of course, with this type of calendar, just like the calendar that is probably hanging on your wall right now, every month does not have an equal amount of days in it. Okay. Now, the other type of calendar is a lunar calendar. These calendars measure months based on cycles of the moon. All right. So with these types of calendars, months do not line up with the seasons. Okay, so spring does not necessarily fall in March on every year, or of every year. Months are 29 days, so the months have an equal number of days when we're using lunar calendars. Okay, 1 year equals 354 days, which of course you know is less than solar-based calendars. Alright, we also have lunisolar calendars. These kind of use a combination of the last two methods. So these calendars use the sun to mark the year and moon cycles to mark the seasons. The number of months in each year will be different to compensate for disadvantages in the other calendars. So some might actually say that this is a more convenient calendar as it is more accurate. And a Chinese calendar, or the Chinese calendar, is an example of a lunisolar calendar. Okay, so that's it for lesson number 1 of unit number 7. So thanks for listening.